How's it going, my people? This is your boy Wired Up, and welcome to another episode of Wired Up TV. Hope everything is good. Hope you guys have your hands on the steering wheel and handling your business, eyes on the road. Um, don't go astray. Don't be responsibility hoarder, guys. And handle your shit, no matter what it is: schoolwork, family problems, family in general, pets, whatever. Bills, handle your shit because then it'll mount up into some shit you just don't want it to mount up, bro. I've seen it happen before to the bestest of players, so don't let that happen to y'all. Now, big shout out to all the Wired Up TV family, Wired heads, and the viewers. Even though you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe later. It's so good. Now, guys, I want to get this started with this Makaveli cover album. Now, I know you guys are pretty sick of me talking about the Makaveli cover album, but this is like our Bible. You know what I'm saying? For all the Tupac fans. He left so many clues, and here's another clue. The full, you know, picture. Now, Makaveli cover, the cross is a T shape, and it's in back of Tupac. So it's first. Remember that it's first. Then Tupac is making a Y shape with his body and arms. He's in front of the cross, so Y is second. T and Y spells 30, right? T is the first letter of the word 30 and Y is the last. So T and Y is representative for 30. Okay, remember that. 30 years. He's meaning 30 years, okay? In 30 years, he will come back. That's what he was telling us, okay? And his finger is pointing at alive. So he's saying alive 30 years, right? Alive 30 years. There's something I noticed, guys. And there's signs everywhere. I haven't picked up everything, but I will end up picking it up. There's things I've picked up already, but I can't find no meaning to it. I don't get it yet. The puzzles haven't connected. Now, what do you mean? Why is this so significant? Because also, guys, you know what I'm saying, something that's gonna be really, 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 really trippy for you guys. Um, in one of the songs in this same album, there's a song called Blasphemy, and 30 seconds into the song, he says, "And the Lord will return in 7 days." And the Lord will return in 7 days. It's 30 seconds into this actual song. He says, and the Lord will return in 7 days. There's a 7 days again, the 7 day theory. Um, you know what I'm saying? He faked his death September 7th. You know what I'm saying? And it took him 7 days to supposedly pass away. So he got shot September 7th, then died September 13th, which is 7 days later. So you see how all these coincidences, guys. There's a lot of coincidences in the world, but this is just common sense, obvious. Okay. Now the full title. Okay, the full title of the album is Makaveli the Dawn, KILLUMINATI, the 7 Day Theory. Now, just like Makaveli spells I'm alive K, the full album spells okay. On the 7th, I'm dead, yet I'm alive. The full Makaveli the Dawn, KILLUMINATI, the 7 Day Theory spells out okay. On the 7th, I'm dead, yet I'm alive. Let me say it again. Makaveli the Dawn, KILLUMINATI, the 7 Day Theory, the full album title name spells out okay. On the 7th, I'm dead, yet I'm alive. Okay. On the 7th, I'm dead, yet I'm alive. Peep that. I bet y'all didn't know that one. And if you did, good for you. But these are clues he's leaving us, guys. Clues. You know what I'm saying? Clues that he's leaving us that he did fake his death. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more clues. I'm pretty sure you guys have seen the movie Gang Related, right? It was one of Tupac's last movies he filmed, or his last movie he actually filmed. Okay, um, you know what I'm saying? In Gang Related movie, in the very beginning of the movie, Tupac and John follow a man and drive by shoot him the same side of the car and the same way Tupac was supposedly shot in Vegas. The same side of the car and the same way. Hand out the window, drive by right next to him. Just like he would supposedly get shot in Vegas later. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen the the I Am Attitude video. The same thing. A bald guy right next to him. You know what I'm saying? Suge. Tupac the only one to get shot, and then Suge loses his friend, and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just leaving us clues that he's planned all this, and he's still alive, guys. He's still here now. I know there's a lot of doubters, and I know there's a lot of people that go, Wired, it's impossible to fake your death. It's crazy. It's impossible. It can never be done. You guys are dreaming. You know what I'm saying? You're dreaming. Okay? Now, for the people to say that it's impossible to fake your death, many people have successfully faked their death before. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the people that have actually done it. Very well known people, you know what I'm saying, have done it. Very well known people have done it, and they weren't necessarily as wealthy as Tupac was. So it's very possible to fake your death, and it has happened many, many times before successfully without getting caught, and they have returned. Okay, so it is not impossible, especially if you have money, and especially if you're in a country like Cuba that does not give up any fugitives to America. And I'm telling you that the CIA and the FBI know Tupac's alive. That's the fucking reason Orlando never went to court once. Man, you can blame, and especially in the 90s, man, you can blame a minority guy for putting a gum under a fucking school table, and he's getting OT'd. Okay? He's getting the automatic transfer. He's getting kicked out of school. You know what I'm saying? If he tags on the walls, he's going to court. I mean, it's just absurd that you guys cannot see the writing on the wall. Now, I know the Tupac community can see it, but there's still a lot of skeptics. I can't believe that they cannot see the writing on the wall. You know? The biggest thing is, the T shape, and the Y, 30 years. You know what I'm saying? And the blasphemy song. 30 seconds into the song, he says, and the Lord will return in 7 days. Okay, he's giving you signs. He's giving you the word. This 7-day Makaveli KILLUMINATI album is very important. Very important to the community. It has many chambers of secrets and clues that he left for us, not only in the songs, but on the cover. And there's many more to uncover. You know what I'm saying? But Makaveli the Dawn, the 7th-day theory, spells out, okay, on the 7th, I'm dead, yet I'm alive. Straight up. That's what it says. Think about it. 7-day theory. September 7th. 7 days to die. Coincidence? Like 3 or 4 fucking numerical coincidence? Come on. This was plotted. This was plotted by Tupac. He knew exactly what he was going to be doing. He had no intentions of going to Vegas without being prepared. Now, he knew something was going to happen. And what people are constantly asking me, well, Wired, how the fuck did Tupac know that he was either going to get shot or go to jail that time in Vegas? Well, if you guys don't remember our little friend Snoop Dogg, that basically asked Tupac a million times, cuz you going to Vegas, cuz you... First of all, Tupac already had a suspicion, okay? Suge Knight has already kind of told him, you can't take your masters home. Tupac had audited them, fired a lawyer, fired security, do your research. And so, he kind of already, and then Snoop had turned on him in New York, talking about, I'm cool with Biggie and Puffy. So Pac was already like, fuck, something's gonna happen one day. They're either gonna try to kill me or throw my ass back in jail. Now, he didn't know what day it was gonna be, but he had a hunch that it would be September 7th. And the reason he did is because our little friend Snoop kept asking, you going to Vegas, cuh? You going to Vegas? Just making it obvious, trying to set this man up. You know what I'm saying? He just kept asking him. So see how the puzzles are coming together? See how, that never made sense. That never makes sense to me. Now it does, though. Snoop keeps asking him. That's what tipped off Tupac to say, guys, let's take all the crew. Let's get ready. It's going to happen on September 7th. And if it doesn't, at least we're ready. I can say that that, you know what, I just got shot in the leg or whatever like that. I'm cool, or he served or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But let's get it cracking because something's gonna happen. You know what I mean? It's all the puzzles are starting to come together, and it's all starting to make sense. There's been plenty of people that have faked their death, guys. Some of them that came back, and some of them have never came back. So there's people that go, come on, 20 years. You know, there's a whole bunch of skeptics, which we respect. We respect if you don't believe what we believe in, just like how how we expect you to respect well, we, you know, what we believe in or whatever the fuck, or you know what I mean. I'm getting a little tongue tied over here. I'm a little blowed, guys. But most of them say, you know, because I've heard them all, you know, they've said, you know, well, you know, that's too long, 20 something years to stay hiding, and which is understandable, right? It sounds absurd, but it's been done. There's people that have never showed back up. You know what I'm saying? And they had no money. Now Tupac had a lot of money, you know what I'm saying, and he had a lot of loyal friends. You know what I'm saying? Plus that aunt in Cuba, there was already the government, the whole United States government, the FBI knows where she is, what country she is exactly. They still can't get her. So you really expect that they're gonna be able to get Tupac? You know what I mean? Come on, think. It's right there in front of us. It's common sense. We just don't. We choose not to see it. You know what I'm saying? Um, but you know the pieces are the puzzle. The pieces of the puzzle are starting to come together, y'all. You know, for you know the cross to be a T. You know what I'm saying? His body to be a Y. That's 30. The first letter in the word 30 is T, and the last one is Y. That's 30. Then his finger is pointing to alive. 30 years, I'll come back alive. The 7-day theory. It's just all coming back together. The pieces of the puzzle are coming together. Snoop Dogg tipped them off. That's all he knew to put his plan in motion. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, my blunts are roach now. I just gotta tell y'all, man, keep y'all head up. Don't be afraid to speak up. Research, 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 research. A lot of you guys have been giving me a lot of great ideas. And like I said, you know, all your ideas, I read them and I research them. And, you know, if they're good stuff, which most of it, like 100% of it is very good stuff, I'll make a video out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, this channel is for y'all. It's for the whole Tupac community, no matter what you believe in. And, you know, I love talking to y'all because y'all bright, smart as hell. You know what I'm saying? And I always say y'all the smartest community on this whole motherfucking YouTube thing. And y'all know it. If anybody can crack this case, it's us. And I feel like we're getting closer. I feel like we found Biggie's killer, y'all. You know what I'm saying? The wired heads found Biggie's killer. And guys, I'm telling you, we found him. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. You know, we found him. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna find Pac too. We're gonna end up finding him. You know what I'm saying? And when he come back, he's gonna say, "Hey, y'all figured it out." You know, thank you for the ones that kept believing. You know what I'm saying? The ones that listened to my music, the ones that always believed in me, and the ones that didn't doubt me. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and that'll be the Tupac community, no matter what y'all believe in, man. Because, you know, on this motherfucking channel, we respect everybody's opinion, good or bad, even the negative ones. They say, hey, why are you fucking crazy, bro? You tripping? Well, why? Well, because this and that. So I go and research it. And if I'm tripping, I fix it. You know what I'm saying? Because we're trying to figure shit out up in here. You know? But there's just a lot of weird shit going on, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That the Makaveli down the 7-day theory, spelling what it spells out. You know what I'm saying? Uh, it's just mind-boggling. You know, the T, the Y, 30 years, the blasphemy song saying, basically saying, I'll be back in 30 years. The Lord, you know, says, you know what I'm saying? I mean, all that shit. You know, the Lord says he'll be back in this, you know, in 7 days. You know, 30 seconds into the song. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like to get into the numerical numbers, but they're important because Tupac used them to give us clues. He used them everywhere. He used numbers because all he can basically use is drawing numbers and words, right? You know what I'm saying? So I know y'all are smart enough to figure, you know what I'm saying, to figure it out. You know, he's pointing at the alive, you know what I'm saying, while he's on the cross, and he's doing the why. 30 years, I'll come back alive. You know what I'm saying? So y'all keep researching, because, you know what I'm saying, we're getting close to hitting the jackpot. You know what I mean? We keep finding the clues, and nothing's too hard for the wired heads and the Tupac community to figure out. Keep searching, no matter what it is, all the albums, all his words, everything. Figure out what's going on, and let's put it out here so we can get some cracking, guys. Don't be afraid to get laughed at. Be original. Don't be a copy. Keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? And stay positive, guys. And like I always tell you guys, always stay wired up, y'all. Peace and love.